Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Josh with Ikua Gaming, Ikua004. Special shout out to my little brother JT, who specifically requested this video and the next video that I'm going to post. This is Dr. Villian Crowder versus Yami Yugi. This is the rise of the ancient gear beast. He said that he hadn't seen the ancient gear beast before. He just came across a card, so he's interested in learning a little bit more about them and how powerful they are. Alright, so we got a US versus Japan. Dr. Villian Crowler versus Yami Yugi. Series 1 versus Series 2. Heads, I go first. Ooh, and if I win, I gain a rank. A card entrusted. That means he has Slifer in his deck. Alright, we're going to go ahead to pause that and turn off the voice sound effects there. So, as we can see, I have Dimensional Prism. I have 2 traps in my hand. So, this is going to give my monster 500 attack. And then, if it's destroyed by a card effect, not my monster, but if the trap card is destroyed, then I get to destroy 1 target on the field. So, if my monster is destroyed, it doesn't work. Ancient Gear Fortress. When they were normal or special summon, your opponent cannot target ancient gear monsters you control with card effects, and they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of ancient gear cards and effects. This card is destroyed in the spell and trap zone. You can special summon 1 ancient gear monster from your hand or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except ancient gear monsters. So basically, if this spell card is destroyed, I could summon a level 8 or a level 9 ancient gear monster if I had it in my hand or in my graveyard. And I'm going to use my skill, Middle-Aged Mechs, which every single time Ancient Gear Castle. So all Ancient Gear monsters gain 300 attack. Each time a monster is normal summoned, place 1 counter on the card. If you tribute summon an Ancient Gear monster, the monster face up you contribute this card instead if the number of the counters is equal or greater than the number required. So basically, if it was a level 7 or higher and it requires 2 tributes, I could use the Ancient Gear Castle and my Ancient Gear Soldier as my 2 tributes to summon my level 7, 8, or 9 monster. So he used his ancient rules, which lets him some level 5 or higher normal monster from the hand, which, boom, was Dark Magician, which I figured. Luckily, I had my other trap ready, which means his monster is now banished. So, bye-bye, Dark Magician. And go ahead and pause again. We're going to go ahead and look at Ancient Gear Soldier. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. That's pretty solid. Gonna go ahead and lay down another trap card. Ugh, Man-Eater Bug. And see, since my trap card was destroyed by the monster and not by a card effect, then yeah. So this little guy, Planet Pathfinder, allows me to summon my field spell, Gear Town, which allows me to summon a monster for 1 summon less. So for 1 less tribute. So a level 5 or a level 6, as long as I have, as long as it's an Ancient Gear monster, I can summon it with using the Gear Town field card, and I don't have to tribute summon anything. But if Ancient Gear is destroyed, I get to special summon one Ancient Gear monster from my hand, deck, or graveyard. And I'll tell you what, I have a card in there that's a 9-star that has over 3,000 attack points. Both of us just drawing spell cards or trap cards at this point. Finally, Ancient Gear Soldier. Now you see, he's a level 5. That means I was able to use the effect of Gear Town in order to summon him. And since I have the Ancient Gear Castle, he gains 300 extra attack. And if you check this out, negate any trap effects that target this card, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any special spell trap until the end of the damage step. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, target one spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy that target. Ancient Gear Engineer is the destroyer of spell and trap cards, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Now let's see. I picked that one, which was Draining Shield, which means he would have gotten equal attack points to my attack. Alright. So I use the Paleozoic Canadia, which takes one monster on the opponent's side of the field once it's summoned and flips it face down. Since he used Copycat, he gets to target my face-up monster, and it has the card's attack and defense equal. So it would have 1800 attack and 1500 defense, but by flipping it to face down defense position, I would be able to destroy it. Next card I draw is Ancient Gear Workshop, allowing me to draw one more card from the graveyard. Ancient Gear Enemy Controller. He didn't want me to destroy another spell card or a trap card, which is fine. Ancient Gear Golem, everybody. And that's not even the highest monster. Boom, destroy another trap. Yami Yugi, the king of games. Guess he needs to study more. Alright, next video will be coming out. The Rise of Exodia, the Forbidden One.